As expressed on Friday, I handled the rescue operations off stream, which in turn allowed me to get the arcana I need.
I'm looking forward. Are you accepting a request? Oh my, you've... Very well then.
So the party composition, as you can tell, is a little different, and I've used quite a bit of SP. But we're gonna go ahead and
Hello.
head in for tonight because
Good evening.
I was not expecting this. Well, it is 7 days out. Okay, that's fair. Ferris is 7 days out, almost like clockwork.
I'm sure I don't have to tell you this, but there's only one more week until the full moon.
I am aware, but I do appreciate.
I hope
The
nothing
heads up.
serious happens. But you can never be sure what the future holds.
You know, if he didn't say that all the time, I would be more concerned, but there's still something ominous about this. Let me adjust something really quickly.
Be careful out there, okay?
Okay, let's see.
Remember, I'm always looking out for you. We'll meet again.
I'm hoping that's okay as far as audio balance goes.
By the way... Yeah, exactly.
You know, they did a really good job of writing this, right? Where early on in the game, even as cases are on the rise, apathy syndrome is literally not dominating the sphere of public consciousness, right?
Ah.
But we still really have no
And we arrive at the solution.
indication of why the cases are more frequent as we continue to clear out shadows. Yeah, I mean, divide by zero thing is just sort of something you understand. You don't really explore it until higher levels of math, even then.
Oh, I really appreciate it.
I think you have difficulty convincing high school students that was a concept that they should focus on. Check the map, shall we? Right, either of those. Okay, so the first step's gonna be the mall. Where we're gonna go to the police station. Select the
Come to think of it. Much obliged. Now you're here. I'm counting on you. Good to see you. What'd you bring? Sure, it's a deal.
I think
Uh-huh.
I was hadn't
Running a little sale today. See if anything catches your eye.
I had not picked up Shinji's. I also think it's kind of relevant because he has something better. June.
I have no idea what you're fighting out, huh? Made up your mind? All right, then.
And then you
As long as you need.
sticking with
You
the
finished?
supposed
Be
to
seeing ya.
increase your critical hit ratio, but let's just do the whole board. It's status of the social links. Priestess is at 5. And she's the only confidant other than others that I can have relations. So sure.
Thank you. I decided I want to be able to make more than just rice balls. I started learning how to cook because I wanted to thank everyone for what they've done for me.
It is also a very useful skill to have.
But only knowing how to make rice balls isn't going to cut it.
I think you could sufficiently express gratitude even if you could only make a single dish.
I told myself I needed to do something more, but then I started to doubt myself again. That's when I thought of you. So what I'm saying is, I'd like you to help me for just a bit longer. And I'd really appreciate it if you could keep giving me your advice. I promise I'm going to do the best I can. So, can I count on you?
Of course.
Really? Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you. I just want to thank everyone for helping me find my place in the world. I know I don't seem very reliable, but I want to make myself a useful member of the team.
I feel like I've had this conversation. I mean, you are.
Personally, I don't think so, but thank you. You're always so encouraging. More than anything, though, I want to keep learning. For your sake, too. I'd like to be able to help you with more than just fighting. I was wondering, you don't think I'm overdoing it, right? Sorry, I guess I'm the only one who can answer that.
Yes. I mean, no one else is really gonna be able to tell you what your limits are, right? Like, there are, I suppose, in medical uh, circumstances, there are like, specific conditions where you might be able to say as such. But I think, in terms of your effort and how you feel, there really isn't.
I'm going to head back now.
Oh, you're back.
Yep. Well, not even 6 days. We're closing in.
Yes.
If you wanna go ahead, free to do whatever. I'm chilling on my bed. I'm not in my biz, so mind your own biz.
Thank you.
Whatever like is, we
Today, I'd like to make a snack food that would pair well with tea. That said, I'm not terribly well versed in the art of cuisine. So I'm hoping to make some simple karumeyaki. Did your teachers ever show you how to make it?
Yucky.
Excellent. Then I don't need to explain. All right, let's get started.
I believe yucky is seared.
Temperature control is key. We want to turn off the heat right before it hits 130 degrees Celsius. Oh, we should keep things moving. Let's put the sugar in the ladle first.
Alright.
What a nostalgic flavor. It may not require hours in the kitchen, and the taste isn't particularly complex, but I'm quite fond of these. And more than anything, it's nice that we can make it ourselves. You know, when I saw this for the first time, I thought it was like magic. I've tried making it myself a number of times, but I ended up burning it on every attempt. I guess you could call it a bittersweet memory. But I didn't give up. I continued practicing. And that's finally led to our success today. What do you think?
Is
Hearing you say that makes me glad to have shared it.
the attempts are always worth it. With anything.
Back home, there were plenty of opportunities to host formal dinners and tea parties. But I never considered it particularly admirable to have someone else prepare the extravagant dishes. Doing the cooking myself also allows me to talk with you like this. And isn't that sort of familiarity the key to understanding each other better? I think this might have been what I was missing. Instead of complaining about being difficult to approach, I needed to create an opportunity for change.
That is probably the case. Because the thing about her being difficult to approach is that just has to do with the common perception, right? But if she makes an effort to approach more herself, then in theory,
It's fascinating the kind of things you learn by simply inviting someone over for tea.
other people will respond to that.
Thank you. I hope we can talk again like this sometime. Oh, right. I had a favor to ask. There's
Okay.
still some sugar and baking soda left. Do you think you could help me make another batch? Karumeyaki keeps for a long time. This could be a good chance to make some for the others.
According to your messages, art. I think the fortune is potentially on the verge. Then, sure, there are some things. So let's split up.
Hello. Yeah.
Just focus on you are intense.
Hey,
Yeah, what's up?
do you have some time to chat after art club? Everyone's working so hard.
So what's up?
Sorry. I just wanted you to lend me an ear.
Yeah,
Well, I told my dad about studying abroad.
and
He said I should give it a try. And just the other day, he was telling me to quit. He's always wanted me to be a doctor till now. So for him to say that, I just don't know what to think.
I mean it's always been your choice, but
Yeah, that's true. But at the same time, if I study abroad, it kind of feels like I'm doing it because that's what my dad wants.
you are reading way too much into this.
Thanks. This has been eating me up for a while, and it feels good to talk about it. You're really the only one I can talk to about this stuff. It's great that you've always made your own decisions. Not like me, though.
I mean, as far as I can tell, that has less to do with choice and more to do with circumstance.
Sorry.
At
We
least
should
in
get
my
going.
case. In your case, there's
My
some-
driver's picking me up, so I can have him drop you off near your dorm if you want.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Welcome back.
So there might be a new recording. Take a look. And I think that means all of the opportunity for skills have already been completed. So let's just check the command room. And then probably eat at Mohametsu. Yep, that is definitely you.
Door unlocked in 92 seconds.
Dear God.
My
What are you doing?
surface body temperature reads 36.2 degrees Celsius. No fever.
Uh-huh.
At this rate, he should make a full recovery by morning. The pillow I prepared in the freezer will not be necessary. I cannot stay too long, or Yukari-san will reprimand me again. There are still 4 hours and 12 minutes until sunrise. I should be safe as long as I sneak out before morning.
Seriously.
I will keep watch over him for a little longer.
I want to appreciate the sentiment. I really do. But there's another one? Or is it the same? Nope, 25. Probably footage or something.
I've gotten used to walking around without my bathrobe lately. Not a very good habit to fall into.
So true.
Well, I'm away from home, so it's no big deal, I suppose.
Well,
This fashion magazine. I thought I'd take a look after I saw Takeba purchasing one. 256 snazzy looks to knock the socks off of your BFFs. Get her look. Sweet but glam do's and don'ts.
you read that with. I mean, your tone had fluctuation, but it was.
What is this even saying?
Okay.
I don't follow fashion myself. I usually wear whatever the family stylist selects for me.
Do you have that option?
The cutest essentials. Well, I would be open to trying this pink one. Not that it would suit me anyway. I'm no Takeba. I should remember there's a difference between what appeals to me and what I can actually pull off. Not good. I'm going to catch a cold. I should turn in. I have to be up early again tomorrow. Now, which pajamas shall I wear tonight?
Well, let's see. Is it? Okay, so I think I've seen all of them. At least all of them.
So dance, if you wanna go ahead. Free to do whatever, I'm chilling on my bed. I'm minding my biz, so mind your own biz. Whatever like is, we gon' flow with this set. Hey, 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 feeling the fire with the burning desire. Every day we inspire, but never expires. But we gon' chill today.
Leader.
Let me rock the world tomorrow, you know.
Is okay. Well, I don't think I really have much of a choice but to leave him to his own devices. Other
Time to shine and I'm down around. I'm gonna drive until the break into the round. And yo, I'm on a mission, rounding up with the
might be able to get.
rounding up until the day of beach. Rounding up.
Never felt like
Which one? So, what will it be?
Baby, stay with me. You gotta tell now.
There are other people who can use personas, right? Try to get along with them. You can overcome most hurdles in life with your friends.
Baby, stay with me.
Um,
You gotta tell
it wasn't available after I mistakenly ended up with it. Presumably, it's something that requires
I never felt like
You never really know what life has in store for you. Who would have guessed I'd be running an antique shop, much less meet a kid like you? Are you sure? Did you change your mind?
The thing is, in terms of, it has a good effect. Just does too high a cost in terms of
What would you like?
stats.
What would you like?
Okay, so it was silver quartz. It was because this.
So, what will it be?
Oh man.
What would you like?
Silver quartz would be very good. Alright.
Everything good? Hope to see you soon.
Continue looking into it. Okay. And technically should have enough. I wonder if there's more useful software.
Come on in.
That's probably I think slowly but surely. More enthusiastic than usual, but honestly, I'll take it over the alternative. Looking at and
I have a suggestion.
I think I want to check. I'm sure I picked up something. I don't know how useful it is. I think it's- It'll end. I think it's medium with a chance of flash double. Right, I picked up resist, which is potentially useful. Uh, I suppose if anything makes sense to this. Alright, let's it is what I intended to do.
Yeah.
This is still bothering you. You're the only one that. Okay. We're gonna talk again.
Hey, sorry, but I need your advice again.
That's fine.
Let's meet up after art club like we did the other day. Don't tell anyone else about this, okay? I'm still torn on studying abroad. My dad's trying to make all my decisions for me. He chose the school I'd go to, the dorm I'd live in. He even bought my plane ticket already. And I haven't actually agreed to go through with it yet either. He's been like this ever since we argued about the art club. It's like he's suddenly trying to be more understanding. It's weird.
Not really sure. Well, alright, let me rephrase that. I don't think in this situation I would answer with either of these. But in this case, I think this is.
It's not that I don't like it. It's just. It's the uncertainty of it all. Painting doesn't feel as fun anymore. Not to mention, I might never be a doctor. My teachers, my friends, and especially you. Everyone's been so supportive, and I know what you must be thinking. A chance to study abroad? What an opportunity. Sorry, it seems like all I ever do is complain to you.
No, you've clearly got a lot on your mind. That's fine.
But I always feel a lot better after talking to you, so thanks.
I'm just uncertain as to why this bothers
Now
you
I
as
don't
much
even
as it
know what
does.
I really want to do. In times like this, I turn to the heavens.
Bless the fortune.
I have to head to the bookstore. You can go on without me. I'm buying a fortune-telling book and reading the whole thing in one night.
Alright. Right, the RC.
I see you're back.
Nice.
So dance. If you wanna go ahead, free to do whatever. I'm chilling on my bed. I'm out in my biz, so mind your own biz. Whatever like is, we gon' flow.
By the way,
Hey, feeling the fire with the burning desire. Every day we inspire, but never expires. But we gon' chill today. Let me rock the world tomorrow.
have my thanks. Ah, here it is. In this scene, the main character says, "That ass better not crack under pressure." Usually, people's asses are already cracked. Yours is as well, right?
Yes.
Good.
It's not.
If that is the case, then this must be referring to a different ass.
Well,
Currently, this is the only section that I am unclear on.
okay, it's figurative
But I
speech.
suspect that if I continue reading, I will encounter even more confusing. If you don't mind, could I ask you to read with me until the end? Thank you very much. With your help, I've been able to update my records with new information.
We never discussed.
Apparently, this book has a sequel. If it is possible, I would like to read with you again sometime. It's gotten rather late. We should head back to our rooms. Or should I say, our turfs.
Rooms is fine. That's gonna be a Sunday too.
By the way,
You know what?
no way.
Now we'll
So,
what? That is. Certainly a kind of person. Well, according to Red 3 and E3, it would make the most sense to continue.
Hey. Oh, yeah.
Sure. So, what happened?
Hey, thanks for coming, man.
Sure.
Okay, listen. Don't freak out. I'm gonna go ask Miss Kano out. Like, right now.
Good luck.
Thanks, man. Time to go get myself a girlfriend. Alright, this is it. Here I go.
Be able to afford the ramen when this inevitably doesn't work out.
Dude! Oh man, listen to this. She said yes! I
Wait.
can't believe it. This
Okay.
is crazy.
I'm legitimately surprised.
I was just about to ask her out, but then she asked me if I wanted a private lesson. For real, dude. I owe you. I owe you big time for hearing me out.
Okay. Well,
I'm about to head over to her house. Oh man, I'm not ready for this. I shouldn't expect anything too crazy from the get-go, right? I gotta
again, she is an adult, so... Oh, forgot you were there. Sorry, but I got a jet.
It's like watching a train wreck.
Oh, you're back.
Oh yes. The final brushing.
If you wanna
Kuro-chan looks so comfy. You sure know your way around a brush.
Mastery in only 3 attempts.
Oh, you might know something about this. Lots of people like to give Kuro-chan gifts whenever he goes for a walk. Do you know where he's keeping them? Oh, well, I guess even Koromaru needs his own privacy. Do you think we should give him his own room? Ah, right. You're still in the middle of brushing him. I'll leave you to it then.
I don't think he would necessarily want his own room. There's a possibility that it might have been. I mean, Aramasakunda is a good starting spot. I mean, that is almost certainly what she's talking about. Alright, 2 more days to the operation. Survey soon. One that I will not is the social
Thank you. There weren't really that many cookbooks, were there? I'm sorry. I didn't realize that store mainly sold manga.
I mean, that's one of those things that would be harder to know about investigating for oneself.
I should have looked the place up beforehand. Oh, do you mind if we take a seat? Do you remember what I told you before? I mentioned that I don't really like going to bookstores.
You did.
Well, about that. I had a bit of a bad experience in a bookstore once. I think it was at the start of last April.
Oh, recently.
Someone took a picture of me.
Oh.
Accused me of stealing. I'm not very tall, right? So when I was reaching for a high shelf, I accidentally knocked some books down. Well, a few of them landed in my bag. I went to take them out and put them back on the shelf. But some girl from my class took a picture of me with her cell phone. She even threatened to show my parents. Thank you. But don't you think I'm stupid for letting this get to me? If I'd just spoken up, I could have settled it right there. I know that. But I still couldn't say anything back. All these negative thoughts kept running through my head. I thought no matter what I said, it wouldn't do any good in the end. But now, I want to believe that I can change. Whenever I'm with you, I feel like I don't get swept up in those negative thoughts. I know I'm being selfish, but... I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm making it sound like I'm just using you, aren't I? That's not what I meant, really. What I'm trying to say is... I've really come to depend on you. And I'm really happy that you're there for me. That's all. Oh, sorry. I'm always going on about my own problems. At this rate, I'm never going to be able to repay you. I should have just discussed my cooking concerns with everyone at the dorm, but... somehow, I find myself always going to you for help. I want to hear your opinion, but more than that, I feel at ease when you're with me. I wonder why. I'm sure it's because you're a leader. That's why I depend on you so much. Huh? Oh. Well, maybe that isn't the only reason. Sorry, I think I need to go back to the dorm.
I think that's
I need some time to get my thoughts in order. Could we talk about this again later? Thank you. I'm going to head back now. Oh, welcome back.
So dance. If you wanna go ahead, free to do whatever. I'm chilling on my bed. I'm minding my biz, so mind your own biz. Whatever like is, we can flow with it. Hey, feeling the fire with
is
the burning desire. Every day we
alright.
inspire, but never expires. But we gon' chill today.
I think
Got the world tomorrow.
get that. So the ability.
Wow, that was so good! That last line he exchanged with the casino's boss gave me goosebumps. And how about that part when he was all, count to 5? I hope I can be like him when I'm an adult. What do you think it takes for a guy to be hard-boiled?
Mm. These are practically at the same time.
That's true. The detective did always make the right call, no matter what situation he was in. He was compassionate, but level-headed, and he never fell for the enemy's tricks. Come to think of it, that might be just what I need right now. I tend to get worked up about what's right in front of me, don't I? That's exactly the kind of thing a kid would do. I need to fix that.
That is something you should focus more on
Well,
fixing.
now's as good a time as any to start. I'll give it my best shot.
No. That's something you should focus on fixing when you no longer have that excuse. That's just a sign of where you're at in life.
If I do that, do you think I could become like him? A cool, hard-boiled guy, just like the detective in the movie. Yeah, you're right. Don't worry. I'll work hard and prove that I'm not just all talk.
In doing so, he automatically recovers 5 SP each turn. That's pretty good.
Oh boy, look at the time. But I still want to talk about the movie. Wait, I'm not sleepy yet, okay?
You say so.
Ones who should kill, prepared to be.
Is that a line from the movie, or you hinting at something on this?
Excuse me.
So I've noticed. I mean, I think
Yes.
it's. Yeah.
Pay close attention, all right?
Exams in 10 days. Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Junpei is in this class. We've all tried to help him. There's just a ceiling. The academics more than still not quite there. It is. So if we look at the social it is at 7 closest following are 6 rival athletes. That are we're at the start of October. So
Welcome back.
I think that means we've unlocked all the skills that are currently available. There are no messages. Let's see if we can get a C4. Still not there yet, but every point helps. And we're pretty much just going to be on standby until the mission. So.
I've located the target. It's in the Iwatodai Station Plaza.
That's
This will be the 10th shadow.
conveniently close.
Only a few left. Let's just worry about them one at a time.
Assuming they'll let us. We did have several in a row that were 2 for the price of 1.
If they actually appear one at a time, we don't need 2 at once again.
Yukari-chan, how did you know? I sensed 2 of them.
So this will be the penultimate then.
What? Seriously? Me and my big mouth.
I mean, it's a pattern, so.
Where's Shinji?
He notified me that he'll be joining us later. He didn't say why, though.
Figures. He's always played by his own rules.
I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. You said he'd join us later, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's already better than a certain someone who didn't show last time.
Hey, come on, that wasn't my fault. Don't worry, I'm totally ready to go this time.
Alright.
See?
Hold on. You absolutely leaked your identity to the enemy in public, which directly resulted in the circumstances that were out of your control. Just saying.
Amada-kun isn't here either. Hey, Junpei, go get him. That'll be your punishment for last time.
Punishment? What is this, kindergarten?
Would you prefer an actual...
Well, I guess it is the kid's bedtime.
All right, we've got 2 targets this time. Let's get moving. We'll decide on our team formation once we get there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm honestly leaning towards Aki, Yuka, and Koromaru.
Let's go.
Look, there they are.
Where?
This is the route we always take to school. We've got to protect it.
I would like to point out
It's like they're waiting for us.
that Junpei did not.
By the way,
Yeah,
where's
that-
Amada?
He wasn't in his room, so who knows?
That's the kind of thing you should bring up before we leave.
Shinji's late too.
We should probably hurry. I think they're about to make their move.
Then we have no choice. Let's organize a team from the members we have here. Once we're set, we'll move in.
I think the formation that I have in mind gives us the best chance. Koromaru will automatically lower their own evasion and hit chance. On top of that, he has 2 very useful theurgies at his disposal. Yukari's low-cost healing is really good. And I mean, currently that doesn't offer too much benefit, but he is the only other available member with a strike attack type. Top of that, if we're taking level into consideration, this is the highest level party I have available. So
Yes.
let's go.
Standing by to provide support. Be careful out there.
Oh, it really is both at the same time.
The Fortune Arcana is gone? The Strength Arcana must have done something. There's no way to attack it now. You'll have to defeat the Strength Arcana first.
To be fair, that would have been my choice anyway. Seeing as one of them just fighting with the other. Let's start by giving everybody a getting power. Then let's investigate your weapons. So we're not punching.
What's this? Roulette?
I don't like that. Okay. Attack increase for everybody.
That roulette. It red
Yeah.
hurts and blue helps. Where it stops is random.
What the heck just happened?
Alright, let's register scan.
Okay, here's what I found.
Okay, we can't scan the portion right now. So it reflects, strike, takes, reduce damage from physical attacks.
What to do?
Neutral from all things. So, go ahead and lower the defense, and then we'll just start an open barrage. One, hits. Everybody's gonna be hitting harder. Naki's actually.
Best bet would be.
Yeah, I figured. It was worth it. Hit him. And could potentially poison them. I don't think that's gonna matter here. Maybe if the composition of all their elements. But I think that would be difficult. Without making other adjustments.
Kana seems confident in its power. Don't be fooled by its appearance.
Bufudan is potentially the strongest magic attacker. 53, 47. No, because Bufudan so even with an extra 6 points, damage is quite terrible. And even though City solid stats all around. And open one. I'm just gonna have to chip away at this.
Pull the trigger.
Alright.
I'll take care of this.
Oh, you have yours. Well, that is essentially the best option you have available. Even if it's not going to hit you. Heavy damage is heavy damage. Dumb. And what happens this time? Damage everybody. Alright.
Attack left to fate, targeting both friend and foe. Can that still be called an attack?
Yes, just,
Here we go.
alright, you cover and kind of need to go around.
I have to do this.
Appreciate it. The best bet.
Right. Your best bet is still gonna be 0. have an attack boost.
One step at a time.
Go ahead and use this. Do the best we can to fit into their ability to hit us. Honestly, just grateful I didn't crit. Less than 200 damage. Okay.
Strength Arcana possesses immense fortitude.
What to do?
We're gonna use Muffin. And then we'll throw another move.
In this situation,
And then we'll have big
Best bet would be. I've got you.
Energy. I think I can use it now.
we're going to pocket it for just a bit. Okay, that's good. Good dodge. Jordan. The others are back and forth, so this isn't a bad idea. There we go.
The enemy lines are broken. Now's your chance.
I see. So the fortune isn't considered a participant in this battle, but it still has an effect on it.
Let's end this. Just one more. Take that.
Alright. We may be able to end this
I'll take care of this.
portion. Yeah. Probably not. But oh, alright. That leaves just the fortune, right? There's
Strength has been defeated. I can detect Fortune's presence again. Your attack should land now.
means now we need to end.
Pretty good hit.
Alright.
Not that.
Should I scan on this enemy? I see. So this is what we're up against.
It's really weak to Aki.
I'll go with.
There's also surprisingly weak to
Yes! This is your chance for an all-out attack!
At this point, Revolution might make sense. I haven't seen Fortune use any physical attacks. Which means it would be, in theory, not capable of scoring a critical hit to begin with. So let's cut into its accuracy anyway. Well, this will get it down. That may also shock.
Now let's finish him off. We cannot pass this up.
Really did just persevere through the hard portion. Okay. We don't really have an option that...
I've already scanned this one.
Okay. So Dark would do normal damage. We don't have... let's use this just in case.
Yes! For my friends!
Alright. I mean, anything you do is gonna do. It should go to That's
I have a really bad feeling about this roulette board.
nothing happens.
Huh?
Misfire, huh? I've had enough of gambling with fate. Let's take it down.
Do not have the option for. Okay. I was hoping for an all-out attack, but I guess we'll just end it like this. Damage. Okay, well, that brings us to 51 and 52. Right, soul shit. Honestly, my ego is. And we're gonna be able to replace moving with love. So it's perfectly.
Good job, everyone.
Oh man, it's exhausting dealing with two of them at once.
That is probably not something to say out loud right now.
The two claiming to be Strega did not interfere this time.
Well,
It's probably because we have their navigator. They can't outmaneuver us now. Anyway, I'm glad everything went well.
okay. First of all, that's in a literal sense. In a strategic sense, they could absolutely still outmaneuver us. So, I think it would be a mistake to assume otherwise.
Still, Aragaki-senpai never showed, huh? Amada-kun too.
Yeah.
The chairman doesn't seem to be too concerned. He's already headed home.
That's.
Yamagishi, do you know where they are?
Sorry, I haven't been able to locate them yet.
We should do that.
Let's return to the dorm for the time being.
Okay, but
Akihiko, are you listening?
I mean, even if he is listening, I find the sentiment a little disagreeable.
Today is October 4th, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Go on back without me. I'm gonna go look for them.
That is a terrible idea. We should go together, especially since you seem to
Wait,
know where they
senpai?
are.
I wonder what's up.
Akihiko.
Okay.
You came, just like we agreed. Do you know why I called you here? You probably have an idea, since you skipped the operation for it. 2 years ago today, on October 4th, that was the day my mom died here. They called it a car accident, but it wasn't. I saw the whole thing. I saw my mom get killed. You murdered her! Since then, not one good thing has happened. Just being alive is torture, and all I get from people is sympathy, no matter where I go. What's the point of living like this? I've even thought about killing myself. But I wouldn't be able to face Mom like that. That's why I vowed to live until I found her killer. You! I once heard you say you wanted to forget what you did on that day. So, when I realized it was a full moon today, I knew I had to confront you. Today, Mom is with me. I'll make you remember what you did to her. I'm gonna kill you!
Do it.
Oh.
Oh, no one else is back yet?
wonder why Sonata-san was acting so weird. Something about the date? What's so special about October 4th?
Oh.
October 4th. That's right. I was so focused on the operation that I didn't realize it. Today is the anniversary of the day Amada's mother was killed.
She was killed?
Yamagishi, I need you to locate Aragaki and Amada immediately. There's a good chance they'll be together. Akihiko must have already realized it.
I'm actually really pissed off with him about this because he seemed to know exactly where they would have gone and elected to go by himself instead of having everybody go with him. Full well knowing that there are two Persona users who are out to, well, I say obstruct, but kill us. Stop us.
I'm on it.
What's going on?
Public records say that Amada's mother was killed in an accident. But in truth, we were the ones responsible for her death.
What?
It happened 2 years ago, when we were hunting down a shadow that appeared in the city. Aragaki had only just awakened his persona, and he lost control of it for a moment. We'd been so focused on the shadow, we hadn't accounted for any civilians in the area. Unfortunately, there was one casualty. It was Amada's mother.
No way! Are you kidding me?
Wait, so to Amada-kun, Aragaki-senpai is...
I should have considered this when Amada volunteered to join us. It's possible that he...
I found them! They're at Tatsumi Port Island! They're together. And I'm picking up someone else, too.
Well, it would be too lucky for that to be Akihiko.
Is it Akihiko?
Wait, this is...
It's gonna be one of the members of Strega.
No, it's Striga!
Hey, isn't that a problem?
This couldn't be worse.
Yep.
Senpai!
Yeah, we all need to
Come
go.
on, we gotta follow her! Right!
Do it. I won't stop you. You're right. I just wanted to forget. That's why I left everyone behind. And tried to use the drugs to suppress my power. But nothing I did could erase the memory. No matter what I do, I always end up back here.
That's why he's here so often.
It's my fault. This is what I deserve. But I gotta give you a warning.
A warning?
You take my life, and you're going to end up just like me. You better be prepared for that.
What? Are you begging for your life?
Even if all you have now is hatred, one day you'll regret it.
Shut up! That's bullshit!
I must say, I agree.
With who?
These are not his sins to bear. That is the nature of revenge. Is it not permissible to kill those who are themselves killers?
That's right.
What do you want?
Losing one of our own has posed a slight challenge for us, but we cannot simply turn a blind eye to all the trouble you've caused.
You bastard.
Fear not. This life is but a stepping stone. I shall deliver unto you both salvation.
Sort of had a feeling he wasn't only interested in shooting one of them.
What'd you say?
My, protecting your would-be murderer? Oh, but that's right. Whether or not to this boy's revenge, you are fated to die regardless.
What does he mean?
You've been taking those suppressants for some time now. You don't have much longer.
Yeah.
That's bullshit!
Listen to your body. The signs have already begun.
What are you talking about? You're just going to die? No matter what? Even if I don't do anything? That's not fair! This is all I've been living for! What was even the point then?
The cause of death is hardly of importance. Besides, the breath of life is faint in you as well, child. You were planning to join him once the deed was done, were you not?
Mata. What?
This may be a bit ill-timed, but no matter. It matters not whose life I take first. You're both destined to perish anyway.
Shut the fuck up!
No.
Now then, with what life you have left, answer me this. There is a navigator in your ranks similar to Chidori, is there not? You've been killing the shadows we wish to protect with startling efficiency before we can even arrive. Tell me, which one of you is it? If you don't expedite your answer, then this will hurt you more than it hurts me. What's wrong? Cat got your tongue? Or are you ready to talk?
There's no one.
Wait! It's me.
Really now?
It's the truth.
No, he's gonna realize that it's neither of you.
That's the only reason they let me join, even though I'm a kid.
What are you?
Quiet. I wasn't talking to you.
It doesn't matter now. I'll never have my revenge. I don't have any reason to live. What's the point in fighting anymore?
I see. So, you accept salvation. What a beautiful end to your life. Very well. You shall go first. Rest peacefully.
Mom.
Just what was that for? What reason could you possibly have to risk your life for this child?
Shinji!
Your companions? How very unfortunate. The fun had just begun.
Shinji! Hang in there!
Aragaki! Senpai!
Aragaki-san! What's with the long face? Isn't this exactly what you wanted? It's all right. Hold on to that anger. Let it be your strength. You've still got your whole life ahead of you, don't you, kid? From now on, you're gonna have to live for yourself.
But I can't.
I will.
This is how it should be.
Yeah, I mean, the world.
No words can express the sense of loss we feel as a result of this terrible tragedy. He had a lifetime of opportunity ahead of him. As educators, we are to blame for ignoring his silent calls for help. We tragically lost him to senseless violence before we had a chance to help him realize his true potential. Forgive us. Forgive us for our negligence.
He just never stops talking. I'd never even heard of any Aragaki. Had you?
I heard he never came to school. Probably just some punk. I just want to get home. I gotta study for my mock exam.
You'll fail anyway.
Hey, you guys know who this Aragaki is? Wait, you're not even in the same year. No way you'd know him then. Anyways, it's crazy that stuff like this really happens, huh? Huh? Well, whatever. I was just asking.
Shut up.
Huh? What are you getting up for?
I said shut the hell up!
Iori, sit down.
Damn it!
Just ignore them, Junpei. Hey,
a lot.
have you seen Sonata Senpai today?
I mean, I don't know that this is correct, but I would like to believe I had seen him before.
Oh, I meant besides at the dorm.
Then no.
He was absent this morning. I wonder if he'll show up at all.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
I hope he's okay.
No. He may never really be okay.
Do you have a moment?
Oh, sure.
When you get back today, let's meet in the lounge. I think you all know the reason.
Right.
I don't expect you to have your thoughts in order. I'm not even sure what to do myself.
I think the one thing that is certain at this point is we have taken Strega too lightly as a threat. So we need to change our approach.
All right. I'll see you then.
Especially in regards to our own safety. Both in and out of the dark hour.
So it's about Amada, huh? Well, this'll be a fun meeting.
Yeah.
I see.
Hey.
Maybe it's more personal.
At the usual for lunch.
Makes sense.
I was wondering what ramen tastes like when you skip class. It's surprisingly good. You could have invited me at least once, you know. Come on, say something. Why do you have to be like that? Always going off without saying a word. Put yourself in my shoes for a change. You think it's the other way around? Yeah, you're right. I was always the one running off on my own. I was too obsessed with getting stronger, ever since I lost Miki. That's all I've cared about. I thought if I was strong enough, I could protect anyone, but I was wrong. And now you're gone too. God, it's like the world is laughing at me. I knew what we were getting into. I knew we were putting our lives on the line. But I was so focused on fighting that I didn't see anything else. It doesn't matter how strong I was. Look what happened! I know, Shinji. Crying won't change anything, right? I don't need you to tell me that. In the end, I can't run away from who I am. I've had enough of this.
I was not expecting that. He has a new theory.
Rest easy, Shinji. You just watch from there with Miki. I've still got a job to do. Isn't that right?
You all know the reason we're gathered here. We need to discuss how to deal with Amada. I've already consulted the chairman. I guess bring him here.
Understood. It's my fault. I knew it was strange when Aragaki-senpai told me he'd be late, but I didn't say anything. If I'd only listened to my intuition, this wouldn't have happened.
This isn't on.
That's right. It's not your fault. If there's anyone who should have realized, it's me.
I should have been taking things more seriously, too. I knew this wasn't a game. But I never thought it'd end up like this.
There's no point dwelling on the past. Shinji's last words were, "This is how it should be." He was a hell of a guy. He even faced death with a smile. So, from this day forward, I'll face things head on too.
This is how it should be. Huh.
Senpai. Reporting in. Amada-san is not in his room.
That's not good.
He's not?
Evidence indicates that his window has been pried open.
Oh god.
Oh, wait, Fuka, where are you going? Do you even know where to look?
Well, no, but we can't just let him go off on his own, right?
This is true, however, it's sort of supplemented by the fact that none of us should be running around alone.
You're just gonna run around without a clue? You'll never find him like that.
Maybe not, but we have to try. Amada-kun has nowhere else to go. I I know exactly how that feels.
But where do we even look?
The same place they were
You of all
yesterday.
people should understand, Yukari-chan!
Fuka.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Give him some time. Dragging him back won't change how he feels. And we can't protect him forever.
Okay, maybe not, but we can at least keep him from getting shot in the short term.
Akihiko.
It's his choice. He's the only one who can decide how to live his life. We all choose our own paths.
He's right. I mean, I don't really need with. I think there's technically more value in that. Sure.
As usual, I observe no abnormalities in Koromaru-san's physical or mental status today. May I have a moment of your time? There is something I wish to speak with you about. I was performing research today and came across a puzzling piece of information. It stated that there is a specific time of year in which one can reunite with the dead. It appears as though spirits return to the living realm during this time.
We're talking about the day of
What exactly does this mean? Once an organism comes to the end of its lifespan, its physical body will deteriorate. But does this mean that there is a spirit that exists independent of one's physical form? And in that case, would that mean that Aragaki-san is... Welcome back, Koromaru-san. What are you holding?
Onyx.
It appears as though he wishes us to have it. Why don't we gratefully accept? Now, let's return to the dorm, shall we?
That certainly was heavy. Going on up.
Marvelous. I'm looking forward to it. Are you accepting a request?
Need glasses.
Very well.
Go to the shrine. I think technically. I could be wrong. Oh, that's an unfortunate side effect.
Hello, this is Elizabeth speaking. I'm calling in regard to a recent change in Tartarus. It seems that a path that had been blocked off is now open. I thought it prudent to inform you. Well then, I wish you a safe journey.
We'll have time to investigate it at some point. I figured.
You look half dead. What are you doing out here?
When Mom died, protecting me, no one believed the truth. To this day, they say she died in an accident that didn't even happen. That's why I wanted to clear the record. I thought that's what she would have wanted. Maybe then she'd finally be at peace. They said he died in some violent crime, right? No one knows the truth. Just like with Mom. And now, I'm going to be left behind. Just like always.
The dead are never coming back. You have to accept that. But you still have your life. I'm not here to bring you back. You can waste away here if that's what you want. But if you still have the will to fight, then come back and stand on your own 2 feet.
I know that. I've known it all along. I've just been lying to myself. I needed something to hate. To keep myself going. I couldn't face the thought of being alone. But that's exactly what happened. All this time, I've just been running away. All right. I'm not running away. I'm not running away anymore. I swear it. Aragaki-san, I'll see this through to the end.
That's something else.
Goodbye, Mom. I'll be okay now.
It's already been a day.
Yes, it has. So, where's Sonata-san?
He said to leave Amada-kun alone, but maybe we should look for him.
What do you think?
I think genuinely, I think he does need time to process. But I also do think that with Strega out there, it would be dangerous. In spite of that, that doesn't seem to be why you're asking.
So you agree with Akihiko, then?
I can't just sit here. I'm going right now to...
Amada-kun!
Oh, thank goodness. I was so worried.
You were?
Amado, will you continue to fight?
Yes. I'm done running away.
That okay with you?
Positive.
It's all right. We can trust him.
Jeez, don't scare us like that, okay?
All right. I'll go and talk to the chairman. You should get some rest.
Okay.
All right.
If you wanna go ahead, free to do whatever. I'm chilling on my bed, minding my biz. So mind your own biz, whatever like is. We can flow with this. Hey, 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 feeling the fire with the burning desire. Every day we inspire, but never expires. But we gon' chill today, living not the world tomorrow. You know.
Bonus there.
Hi. It's pretty chilly tonight. Can you believe it's already autumn? It'll be winter before you know it.
I mean, all things considered, we're nearly halfway through.
You look a little tired. Did something happen? Oh, you did? In this world, people die every day. Until recently, I thought that was as normal as the changing of the seasons.
What changed recently?
Now, I understand why people mourn. For the first time, I have a friend. Lately, I've been remembering things more clearly. You recall the end I've spoken of? Some were calling it the fall as well. It's drawing closer each night. Can't you feel it? You and I are like kindred spirits. So, I wonder why I'm the only one who remembers. This is tearing me up. Could it be that you can't accept me for who I am?
I genuinely don't understand what you're talking about.
I'm sorry if I wasn't making any sense today. Maybe it's the change of season.
And honestly,
we're still friends. That will never change. Well, I'll be going for now. Good night.
Take care. You are almost always cryptic. The only thing that's changed is the contents of things.
Hey! Yep, yep.
Yeah.
Time to start class.
Ben?
One of these two. This is related to allergies. least I'm fairly certain. Can't see any other reason why the typical anti-allergen would be referred to as an antihistamine.
Correct.
Moderation. Alright, we're going to be actually, I think it doesn't make sense. If it's on
Yeah. Whoa.
There seems like they had a false start there. Into the evening.
I see you're back.
I did say the same. Honestly.
Do you have some time?
Yeah. Then why?
If you wanna go ahead, free to do whatever. I'm chilling on my bed. I'm out in my biz. So
He
mind
knew
your
what
biz.
was going on. Why didn't he?
We gon' flow with the set. Hey, hey,
Give me a break.
fire with the burning desire every day. We inspire but never expires. But we gon' chill today.
I think
The world tomorrow, you know.
Alright.
Chill vibes. The nighttime of love is on a run. Anytime surprise, yeah, I'm down. Sit back, relax to the sound that goes around, 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 around. She said, hey,
I feel like
hey, feeling the fire with the
now is not a good time.
we inspire but never expires. But we will chill today. Let me rock the world tomorrow.
There isn't particularly good choice in terms of what I can do for this. I don't think the catalog will have changed. But even if it has, it makes more sense to look at it. Potentially the Monday after exams. So we can
So dance if you want.
probably crowded. Let's see if we can't chop that off. Still got room to grow. think that's the only one. Which disappears will eventually.
Oh, it's you.
Alright, let's study harvest and eco stuff.
So dance. If you wanna go ahead, free to do whatever. I'm chilling on my bed. I'm minding my biz, so mind your own biz. Whatever like is, we gon' flow with this end. Hey, 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 feeling the fire with the burning desire. Every day we inspire, but never expires. But we gon' chill today. Let me rock.
I am out of Spanish. And well done. I think we sacrifice this portion of the growing period to make sure that we're getting the most valuable available plants.
Chill vibes.
Akihiko, regarding mathematical proofs, how would you approach this one?
Trigonometry, huh? This is a fun one. I'd say using the law of cosines here would be the quickest. First, you need to set up an equation. Then, since a and c are prime numbers, you can rearrange it like this and done.
C'est magnifique! A brilliant method.
I thought these kinds of problems were easy for you. Are you just testing me?
I didn't mean anything by it. True, I did have in mind a number of ways to solve this. But I found myself wondering about your thought process. I have to say, your speed and accuracy were impressive.
Then I'll test you on the next one. Let's race and see who can solve it quicker.
Oh, it's been quite some time already. We should remember to take breaks.
Getting a different perspective is also a good way to not only check your own understanding, but help you reflect about other approaches, particularly in problem solving.
Focusing for too long has diminishing returns. Let's rest for a bit.
But also just a good thing to do in general.
Well then, why don't we resume in 20 minutes? You can spend your time however you'd like until then.
Oh, come to think of it, I haven't gotten any running in today. Guess I'll head out for a refresher.
You're leaving the building? You do understand we only have 20 minutes, correct?
I'm sure he's aware. He is just also traditionally very confident.
Even a short workout's a nice change of pace. What were you guys planning on doing?
I was thinking of making some tea. What about you?
Probably.
You hear that, Mitsuru? Looks like he and I are on the same page.
I'm well aware that exercise is good for the brain. What I'm worried about is your lack of restraint. Every time you run, you push yourself to the limit. I would hardly call that a refresher.
Yeah, I know I tend to go a little overboard. Sometimes, I guess.
Frequently.
Fine, I won't go for a run. Guess I'll just do a few stretches.
There it is. Peak performance. Right.
I appreciate you inviting us today. You wanted to help take our minds off of recent events, didn't you?
It's been heavy.
Did you think we didn't notice? You know, it's usually the senpai's role to do these kinds of things. But we decided to take you up on it.
Thanks to this, Akihiko and I were able to get back on our feet. You can expect we'll return the favor in kind.
Yeah. Well, I'll push you as far as your brain can go. Your exams won't know what hit them.
For now, let's call it a day. Make sure to get your rest, both of you. Good morning.
I can't help but feel that there's something else going on.
Indeed.
Especially if the cases are climbing.
That's all for today.
I don't think it matters, but at this point, since it's close to exams, it's better to start. Alright.
Hey.
Yeah, what's going on?
My bad. Thanks for coming all the way here for this. Glad to hear that. I wanted someplace quiet to talk. I just came from the hospital. After this, I have to pick my sister up from preschool, go shopping, cook dinner, do laundry. There's still so much I have to do.
So I take it that means things are complicated in terms of your mom's release from the hospital.
It sure is. But I can handle it. My mom had to do all this every single day. Remember how I told you I had a chance to win that scholarship?
Before you continue, how are you doing laundry every single day? Well, I mean, it's a large volume of people. I suppose it's possible that you just have to rotate it like that.
Turns out I can't practice anymore. I just don't have the time for it. Besides, even with the scholarship, we still can't afford college.
Oh, so it's not like a full
I mean, we don't even have enough to survive. We already lost Dad, and now Mom can't work. It's up to me to earn a living. I have no choice but to give up track. Why'd you have to die, Dad?
Either of these are
I wish I could have taken you on one last time. I just wanted to run one more time. One last run at some big event. Just one more time. Is this really how it ends for me? You're right. come too far to give up now. I'm gonna compete. Even if it's my last time, I want to win. I've dedicated most of my life to track and field. It's time to put everything I've learned to the ultimate test. I'm glad we could talk. Everything feels a lot clearer now, because of you. I have something to aim for. Thanks, man. Oh, crap. My sister's probably waiting for me. See ya.
You may not be able to formally practice. As long as you get all the value you can out of every step between the chores you have in your life, you will at least manage to maintain some of what you would have gotten out of practice. That's not gonna, fix everything.
Oh, welcome back.
It'll at least give you more option than you had. So then we lost operation. Oh, it's kind of sweet. I am not sure, but you're right. It would be a good focus.
Thank you. I'm glad everyone showed up for this. I probably wouldn't have been able to concentrate on my own.
Yeah, it hasn't been very long. Thanks for inviting me. I think this will be a big help for me too.
We've got to keep going. It's the only thing we can do.
I don't think I need to.
Yeah, Mata-kun and Sonata-senpai have been trying to move on too.
I don't mean to be a busybody, but if there's anything you need help with, please let me know. I am the one who suggested this study session after all.
Fuka, you don't need to worry about a thing, okay?
Sorry, it's just, I always admired things like this. You know, everyone meeting up to study together. I always thought it would be nice to stop by a restaurant on our way home and help each other out.
I can make that wish come true. Let's see, what should you help me with first? No worries. If it's health and gym class, I've got your back.
You can do that on your own time.
I'm glad I came to the storm. Even after a terrible tragedy, you guys helped me remember how to smile.
I'm glad you came here too, Fuka. Oh, right! Could you help me with this part?
Sure. This one's difficult. Let's see.
It's a toughie, isn't it? But yeah, more heads are better than one for sure.
I don't like the first answer there. I know the answer just because, in general, the thing about any kind of practice questions or homework for studying is that the important thing isn't that you get the right answer, it's that you understand how you got the right answer. It's a process, right? So if you just go, the answer is, I don't know, 2x or 2x plus c or something, right? Then, you're not, that isn't, the whole picture. And that doesn't really do a whole lot for the person in terms of understanding what they need to know to do well on the test. To really understand what it is they're supposed to be learning. In this case, anyway.
I was in the zone. I guess that really did help me take my mind off of things.
Mm-hmm. It's nice to know that we're not alone.
Dude, you did not just say that. How corny can you be? I get what you mean, though.
I'm not here from the guy who wanted to smash open a watermelon not 6 months ago so that he would look cool in front of everybody else here.
Guess we'll just keep giving it our all. It's the least we can do to take some weight off our senpais.
Okay, I think it's about time we call it a night. Thanks for the help, guys. Good night.
All right, all right. Okay, then.
Cool.
I will save. We'll pick up tomorrow. Or basically just go ahead and push the game and then start what may be the last part of this exploration. Thank you all so much for watching, and have yourselves a wonderful day.